Tornadoes, torrential rainstorms, flooding and snowmelt from snow and ice storms. Whether you live in an apartment, a condo, co-op, or house, nature frequently pounds away at your roof, windows, and basement with extreme weather. Just 1 inch of water in a 1,000-square-foot living space can cause an estimated $20,000 in damage. So the need for prevention and protection is staring all of us right in the face. I visited a Long Island homeowner to demonstrate how you can weatherproof your house. I'm with Saba Ahmed in Dix Hills, New York. Her and her husband own this home, and they purchased the home knowing that there was some water damage. Where was the water in this basement?
So when we first came to see the house, the water was towards the end of the basement, and there was a ton of it. So we knew that this was an issue, and we had to get it taken care of.
After she briefed me on the past problems of her house, we invited a dry basement specialist over to explain how it was waterproofed. I'm with Mark Tannenbaum with Healthy Basement Systems outside Saba's house to take a look at some of the trouble spots that you typically see when you're checking for water.
Well, the first thing we noticed when we walked up to this house was the size of this roof. This roof is going to collect a lot of water, and we want to make sure the gutter system collects the water and distributes it away from the house so it doesn't penetrate through the foundation and cause problems inside the home. If that water pools around the foundation, it can find its way into the home and into your basement or crawl space. Any water that does come through the wall or up through the foundation and joint with the footing or up through the ground is collected and drained to the pumps.
To protect against leaking water, a trench can be dug around the perimeter of the basement floor. That's called a French drain. Workers dig that channel with a jackhammer and fill it with gravel or sometimes a drainage system to capture and move basement leaks to a sump pump. We had the drains, so we dug the trenches. Now that water has to go somewhere. Where's the final straw?
So the water is collected along the perimeter of the wall, and then it's directed into the triple safe pump, and there's a pipe leading from the perimeter drainage system into the pump. When the water gets high enough to activate the pumps will kick on and pump the water out of the home.
Preparations for extreme weather for those who live in apartments, co-ops, or condos are going to be a bit different. If your building has obvious structural problems, contact your city or community building department and file a complaint if necessary. If you get a storm alert, park your vehicles in a garage or move them to higher ground in case of flooding. An apartment or house, decide if you need flood coverage from FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program. Tornadoes, flooding, blizzards, or even icy conditions, the News 12 Storm Watch team keeps you up to date on the impact to you and your community. I'm meteorologist Rich Hoffman. On behalf of News 12's weather team, this has been a News 12 original, Extreme Weather.